Hey guys, welcome to another weekly challenge. We got the setup inside because here in the Northeast we got a bunch of snow last week or 2 weeks ago at this point, and it just won't melt because it's cold. So 2 weeks ago we got our weekly challenge I was not able to do, so that's why you guys did not see a video about it. But it was a brief description. It was a angle control challenge. So you take putters out to a field and you just work on the 5 different angles that you can throw, that you mostly throw. So you have a roller angle where you're really getting over on the disc to have it land straight up and down. An anhyzer angle where it's just slowly panning. You throw it flat, which is your most common release. And then a hyzer, which is giving you like that nice hook to it. And then a spike hyzer, which really gets aggressive with the hook. So hopefully, once the snow melts, I will be able to get out, shoot that video for you guys, and show you the full challenge. But that's a brief overview. But luckily, this week's challenge, I was able to shoot by bringing the setup inside, staying warm, showing off the jersey instead of having the sweatshirt on. And this challenge is the Putt Perfect 360 challenge. That is an app you can download. I have it over here on my tablet for me. And what it is just a practice putting tool by setting up different distances from the basket, having your 5 putters, and you just take 5 putts from each station. So for the light challenge, you do 10 feet, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I have that marked off here in my kitchen and dining room, and you just putt. But the nice thing about this is that when you are putting for the Perfect 360, you have bonus points for making your first putt, bonus points for making your last putt, and then big bonus points for making all 5 putts. So it just is a way to, challenge yourself to try and get the best score possible. And while doing that, you have pressure for making your first one, for making your last one, and making them all. So it helps add a little bit of pressure so that way when you get to those tournament putts, when you're trying to jam home the putt for the win, you're a little bit closer to how that feels. Now, obviously this isn't going to be exactly like that, but we do what we can to try and get those nerves. So here we go. First station, 10 feet, 5 putts. One big thing when you're practice putting that I definitely struggle with, I don't know if you guys do too, is not just going through the motions. So a lot of the times what I find with myself when I practice putt, so that was all 5, makes scoring very easy. I'll show you guys that when we're done. But yeah, just going through the motions, you want to make sure when you're practice putting that you're actually going through your routine, because that's what you're going to do in the tournament. So I really struggle with kind of just flying through them. So I'm going to try and slow myself down here. So it'll be a lot of downtime, but I think it's worth going through the routine. There goes our first set of bonus points. Just leak that one right a little bit. Alright, so before I pick these up, I made the first, the last, and I made 4. I'm color coordinating my first and last, that way I can try and remember which ones I made and which ones I didn't. But yeah, hopefully you guys have some warmer weather than I do. It actually feels kind of weird putting without a glove on. I had to buy the friction gloves offline because I have a problem with my hands really drying out in the wintertime, so they crack and split very easily. So I'm actually battling a split on my thumb right now. But the gloves have been helping a lot. But when it's warm, when I'm inside, I obviously don't need them. But so it feels kind of weird right now. I've been playing outside for my Winter Fun League, wearing the gloves constantly. Now I get to putt without them. It's like almost like a change here. So, all right. Anyways, third station, 20 feet. Here we go. Oh, okay. I think we're good. Hopefully I didn't mess up the camera angle. I got the tripod. I'm leaking putts right. There we go. Ooh, almost shorted it. Those were some good putts. All right. We bounced back after the first one. So, we made 4. I did not make the first one, but I did make the last one. So, yeah, like I said, you get bonus points. So, right there, since I missed the first one, I missed out on 3 bonus points. And since I did not get them all, oh, let's check the camera angle real quick since I hit the tripod. Oh, yeah, we're fine. Okay, since I didn't make them all, I also missed out on, I think it was 15 points. So definitely hurts the score a little bit. So we just got to lock in on these last 2. This is where the bonus points really come into play. So here we go, 25 feet. Heard an appearance from my pup there. They don't like when the basket comes inside. All right. Oh, I missed the first one again. That added pressure. All right. There it is. All right. Now, what was that? I'm trying to shoot a nice video here and make putts, and you're going to bark in my swing? Huh? Getting razzed by my own dogs. All right. This is like putting practice extreme here. Oh, and now I'm just leaking left. Okay. There we go. There we go. We focused back up. 25 feet. We only made the last one. Whoops. Marked the wrong box. Made the last one, and we only made 2 putts. All right. The score is not looking good, but we will have something to build on. So this is a great, like I said, great putting practice. This is something you can do when you first get to the course to warm up. You just pull the app up real quick, go through a quick, you don't necessarily need to have the measurements exactly lined off. What I like doing is just every once in a while I just walk off, 10 feet at home where I have it measured off in the backyard. That way I can just kind of remind myself of how many steps it is. And that way when I get out to a course before I play in a tournament or something like that, I can just do a quick warm-up round of just putting. And I usually do a 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 warm-up. I don't always open up the app, but it is a great way to warm up and kind of get your putting reps in. And like I said, you add that pressure too of trying to make them all, make the first one and whatnot. So, but here we go. We're at 30 feet. Final station. Last 5 putts. There we make the first one. Okay. Oh, yep. Threw that one a little wide. Oh, good catch by the basket. And last but not least, oh, we left it short. All right, so there you guys have it. Definitely can build on that. We made the first, not the last, and not all of them, but we did make 3. So real quick, I'll just show you guys the screen of my tablet. So like I said, you just have the little boxes here. You check if you made the first one, the last one, and all 5. So that's kind of what your score looks like. So then we scroll down here and we'll hit finish. And you'll see I had a total score of 50, which is not good. Not good at all. If I am correct, let's go back real quick. I believe the total score, a perfect score, is 150. Yeah. So definitely missed out on it a little bit there by 100 points. But that is the big difference in this challenge, is getting those bonus points by making all 5, which is why it really does help you on that pressure if you're trying to shoot for that perfect score. So like I said, I do plan on releasing these each week when the team gives us challenges to do. However, obviously, with the last couple weeks here of the cold months, I might be a little limited. But I'm hoping to get out and work on that angle video as soon as the snow melts, so I'm not risking losing any discs. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure to comment down below, though, what your scores are in the Perfect Putt. I'm definitely be doing this again, trying to beat that score that was not a good one. So we're going to have to get back at it. But drop your comments down below of what you got. And like I said, we'll see you in the next one.